Why did you develop epic soccer training?
Um, I developed it, I would say, because for me it worked so well. So when I kind of was going through this, and mind you, again, I was only a high schooler going through this. And so I went from the freshman non-starter to a three-time All-State, first-team All-State Florida player, and Florida's very high competition as far as soccer states go because we play year-round.
Yeah.
We won two state championships. I got voted All-American, Adidas All-American, and then I set a slew of records as far as like for our school. I think my senior year in high school, I scored 59 goals, which is like one off a record. So
Yeah.
I just saw this is a way that I saw drastic improvements, and up until that point, I didn't see those results doing the traditional thing, playing club soccer year round, playing for your middle school team, your JV team, and our school eventually got ranked third in USA Today nationally for all size schools, and we were only a school of 200 kids. So we all started doing this program, and our coach, who was a phenomenal coach, he was like, "What are you doing in the off season? Like, I need to start implementing this, when you're gone." And he's actually, since he moved up to Tennessee, won another state championship up there, and he was voted twice in Tennessee and in Florida when I was playing as high school coach of the year for all sports. So This guy, he's incredible. So I got to learn under his tutelage, and we would bounce ideas back and forth and come up with all these training sessions of stuff we needed to improve on. I was like a total soccer nerd, but I loved it, and so I wanted to help other people that might not know, what do I do? How do I get better? Is there something that I should be doing? I'm not born with a bunch of talent, or I'm not super athletic. Well, it doesn't really matter. You need the specific training, and then you can teach your muscles, muscle memory, and your fast twitch fibers to start working faster. So you can do those quick moves that Messi and Ronaldo do when they're on the pitch, and they do them lightning fast, and they can just recall them in a split second. That's why I created the program. It's to teach people who might not know, what am I supposed to do? Is there an answer for getting better, or am I doomed? And so yes, there's an answer. And so I created this program to teach people how to do the A to Z, the step-by-step program of how to skyrocket your soccer skills fast. It doesn't need to be years and years. And it doesn't need to be 3 hours a day, these boring drills. It's a lot of quick touches, and it has a lot of impact on your game. So
Yeah. No, I can certainly vouch for that. I think it's fantastic. I think you touched on this before, but what's the key thing that I suppose sets your program, the Epic Soccer Training, apart from your normal coaching is really that focus on the individual skills?
Definitely, yeah. Because, like I said before, when you go to practice, you're with, depending on the team, you might be with like 14 to 22 guys. Most of the time you're standing around or you're scrimmaging. And when you're scrimmaging, when you're in a game, how often you actually have the ball? It's like 9 to 15 seconds or something when the ball's at your foot, depending on if you're a center mid or not, because obviously you get the ball and you one touch it away. You get the ball, you one touch it away. So, I try to do it where it was as simple as possible, I guess, and So I'm sure you can see that there's a lot of improvement with your daughter as well, your daughters, and you as well, hopefully.
It's a bit difficult with them because I don't know if you've ever trained young girls, but it's like trying to herd cats. It's just like, they're all standing around just talking all the time. So
I know. They want to talk about the cute boys and stuff. But actually, it was funny. When I was in JV, in my high school, so I was probably 15, I coached. I was an assistant coach for the varsity girls team. It was like the first ever, but I had all the knowledge of it. Again, it's like I had all the knowledge, but I wasn't sure, how do I transform, what's up here into like physical play and everything and speed everything up, speed the rate of play up. And I just, so eventually my sophomore year, I finally caught up to, all the good coaches I've had teaching me all this stuff. I'm like, I get it now. Okay, this is what I need to do. I need to do all the dynamic touches.
Yeah.
So again, to go back to that, the question before, I don't know if I answered that fully, but the dynamic touches, what I call it is, when you're doing team play, you don't get the ball a whole lot, you know, and depending on the coach, he might not tell you certain things to do. So we do classroom sessions as well in the program. I don't know if you've seen those or had a chance to check those out, but those really give you the soccer IQ. So all the stuff I've learned from these coaches, and I had some amazing coaches that played for the English Premier League as well.
Wow.
Yeah. So like Manchester United specifically, but you know, they would teach me all these things, and that's kind of what I want to teach other people too. Is there's the physical aspect of play, you know, all the touches, all the quick control, getting your one touchdown, getting your moves down as well, so you can recall them in a split second. But then there's also the IQ part of things. Like most people don't understand the concept of support. They think, I don't know why I'm getting the ball. This is one of the main questions. Like, I'm not getting the ball a lot and I'm open. I'm like, you think you're open, but you're probably not.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of hide behind a player, and I, you know, it's like this. Like, am I open? No. So just move a little bit over, take the extra 2-3 yards. Now you're open, because to the other player who's playing you the ball, they don't want to seem like the one who's losing the ball all the time, trying to thread the needle to get to you. So it's little simple things like that we teach throughout the entire course. You know, we teach supporting, attacking, stuff for corner kicks. The #1 way to score off crossing is one of my favorites, and that was by one of my coaches, Sean Brower, who was the coach of the year. He kind of instilled this into me, and you know, it's one of the things you'll see professional players do all the time, and they get really easy assists, and if they're a striker making a run towards goal, really easy goals. And he was one of those guys where he said, if your name's in the paper, it doesn't say how you scored. It just says your name and that you scored. So, you know, I think my brother Chaz was, which if you've watched any of the YouTube videos, he was king of the garbage goals. You know, my older brother. He was always in the right place at the right time, but he just had a knack for that. And so we try and kind of teach in those classroom drills how to have a knack for finishing around the net.
Yeah, no, the classroom drills are fantastic. I think just that, you know, the whole thing about support. You know, one of the things I'm trying to teach the girls is, you know, once you kick the ball, you don't just sort of stand in the same spot. You got to keep moving, and the ball might come back to you, all those sorts of things. But the funny thing, when I saw when I watched the video about, you know, framing the goal, and actually the next game I played in, when our team actually scored a goal in the same way. It was just ironic that I'd seen the video, and then it was exactly what happened. It was great.
Yeah, and I think one of the things, one of the other reasons why I guess I did this program is people don't know what they don't know, and so they just keep doing the same stuff, and unfortunately they keep getting the same results. So this is kind of like making people aware, oh wow, there's a lot of cool little things that I can do to tweak my game that will have massive results. And especially for coaches to be able to, because we do have a lot of coaches in the program as well. You know, we have thousands and thousands of not only players but coaches and parents from all over the globe. I think you know, currently it's over 110 countries worldwide, and about like 10,000 people that are going through the program and seeing incredible results. And
so it's well tested then.
Yeah, you know, I think we're there. But you know, we're always improving it too. But it's just making people aware, like, hey, there's little things like framing the goal you can do that can go from, you know, taking your team being in a sudden death overtime to winning a national championship, or you know, to winning your tournament that you're in, or your club team or your rec team, or making you stand out when you're in a tryout. You know, if you're just around the goal and you're able to finish by doing one simple thing like framing the post, then you know, it's going to make you stand out. So, you know, that's what we try and teach.
Yeah, no, it's quite often it's the things you do without the ball also that make a big difference. So.